Hi, today we're opening the latest Lyrical Booster 3 featuring Lyrical Monasterio. Alright, so in this set we will have 6 new red line in addition to the previous 8. And this time around we have 108 basic cards with 8 reprints and also 61 parallel foils. Right, so the box design is simple. Right, so this time around the theme is summer. Right, so we have a lot of cards with arts that's associated to summer. Right, while Booster 2 features winter. Right. Right, this time around there's no box topper, so it's just the basic booster packs. Right, so each box as usual have 16 packs. Right, so for the pack design, right, similar to the box, featuring the 6 red lines. Alright, so in this set there are actually reprints of the over trigger, 4 types, and they are randomly inserted as FR, frame rare. Right, so you may not get OT per box, it's random. Right, so we start off with the new Sentinel. Right, it's the same effect with Ghost type. And we start off with triple R, so we have Kyoka. Right, that didn't appear in the anime for some reason. Right, so we have the triple R and R. Right, so and there's also reprints of the booster 1 triggers. So there's a total of 12 reprints out of the 16. Right, so most of the cards here are power up for the 6 red lines, but there are some generic power up that you can put into your previous decks from Lyrical Monasterio. Alright, so right, I think I see something at the back. Alright, so double R and FFR. Alright, so we have an FFR Medio, right, which is what I was aiming for this set. Right, let's lift it up. Once again, I'm using the KMC inner sleeves, right, to protect the card. Alright, okay. So, right, we start off the bat with FFR Medio. Right, so as you can see, there are hot stems and there's slightly pop up. Right, you can actually feel the texture. Right, this is beautiful. Right, so we have the reprint trigger. Right. Right, wasn't expecting to open the FFR during the filming. Right, so each box have around 21 rares. There's a total of 20 types, so you may get a duplicate like this. Right, other rare, and this time around the rare is in heart shape. You can see the heart designs. Right, so it's already a place. I'll just be taking out the Sentinels. Right, so we have also upgrades for powerful and also friend. Right, so there are actually a lot of interesting generic effect that actually works very well with the previous 6 line. So do check them out and try to have a unique deck build, right, to upgrade your deck. Right, so one of the red line. So this is a order card, a set order for Michu. So she's originally from Brand Gate. So we have the set order. Rare. So Soul Blast want to look at one card from the top of the deck. This actually works very well with the let's see, do I have I opened her? It works very well with Lutetia. We have a lot of soul. Right, so you can make use of it. Right, we have one right behind. Right, reprint. Right. I was looking for the LSR, but let's not be greedy. Alright, we have one more box. Right, and another interesting about Michu is she's actually glitter. Right, so she have the glitter effect, which is it's like if you have played during the G era, it's like a ability name. So some ability only targets card with the effect, specific effect like glitter. Another rare. Right, so we'll be doing more the introduction for the 6 decks from this set. Alright, since my schedule for the next few weeks should be a lot emptier, I believe. Right, if nothing goes wrong. Right, so we have a support for Lutetia. And FR. So Sylphia. So this is a support for the Rabbit, if I'm not wrong. Right, so FR will be a full art with no emboss. Right. So this is support for the Kyoka. It's rare. We only have 2 double R at this moment, so the other packs should have a lot of foils, I believe. Right, so this actually looks like a certain character from another game, right? Kyoka, Deal. Right, so one thing that I'm not really happy about the current set will be not able to have a full foil right line for any of the units. The only one with possible foil right line will be Kyoka, which will have a 0, 1 and 2 in the deluxe FR pack that's given out during WGP, which is a event promo, and it's not actually something that you can get easily. Right, so I skip the double R. So if you have 4 or more units, discard 1 card, choose 1 normal order from your drop zone. Alright, and again the effect, when you play, you can play this from the drop, and instead of going to the drop after play, it actually goes to the bottom of the deck. Right, this works very very well with the Ernest Correct set, or any other card that actually plays a lot of order, especially if you have let's say the gem deck. Right, so instead of, after you play the gem from the drop, it will go to the soul instead of going back to the bottom deck, because it's part of the ability. So that will have priority, because it's part of the ability to go into the soul. Right, so we have another double R that is very generic. So when this unit's attack hits, put this retire this unit from your deck, search for 1 order card, review and add it to your hand. Right, this will in a lot of different decks, but primarily will be, I believe the best will be in Lutetia. And you can also add it to Clarissa if you want to do additional search, but I don't think I have the space for that. Right, so this is the curse play order. Liufa support. Right, Liufa, the giant. Right, you can see the size difference between the normal student and her. Right. So she's from Kita Century, which have actually pretty a lot of giant, if you notice in the old Royal Paladin days. Double R order, cosplay. This is the glitter support for Michu. Right, so the good thing about them not printing any direct support to the original 6 line will be player will have a lot of, I would say, dead cards, because new players will have to cost a lot to get the older cards, and if this printed here, most of your cards won't be playable, right? Whereas powerful and actually friend, they're very generic, and you can actually just throw into any of the new decks, right? Alright, so from our first box, we have 4 triple R like this, 5 double R, and 1 FR and 1 FFR. Alright, this was unexpected. Right, so average box will have around 2 FR. Right, let's put them aside first and go for the next box. Alright, we'll speed up a bit. Alright, so for the new season, right, so this is the second booster for the new season. Technically, counting booster 6 and this, I have not opened a single new points. Alright, so they used to have these point coupons that's on the box. It's random, so there's 1 point, 3 point, and 10 points. They actually remove the coupons and they insert into the pack randomly as a over trigger. So with that point, you can actually exchange for special sleeves, that case, etc, etc. But because you need to have a Japan address to use the code, so if you have to exchange with a distributor, they will have to take away your card, so you're actually missing one card. I don't think they have a replacement for you. Alright, so even if I have to get it, I don't know whether should I exchange it or keep it for memory's sake. Right. Right, I'm starting to question why did I keep so much of the triggers. I actually still had the first boosters cut the whole carton worth of trigger in my room at this moment, right? And they actually reprinted it, right? Alright, it's nice for new players, and we actually do not need so many different types of triggers that do the same thing. Right, so the only thing we need now, oh, right, this was really unexpected. Right. Wow. Right. Let's leave this first. So right now we have Kyoka, FFR for Kyoka. Right. Right. Let's leave this first. Right. So we have Kyoka, the main vanguard used by one of the character in the anime that did not appear on screen. Right. So second one out of the 6 right line. And for your information, I have actually opened 8 boxes before this, so this is the last 2 boxes. There's a total of 10 boxes, which is half a case. Right, this was unexpected. Probably the best unboxing I've done to date. Right, so the new heal trigger. Right. Totally unexpected. Now I have the wondering should I just sell them or keep them, right? I mean, I'm confident keeping the Meteor, but Kyoka, right? So this is support for Meteor, right? So keeping them will make me want to make all my deck FR and FFR, which is not a very good choice, right, for my wallet. Right, so we have the Sentinel, and this is Grave Theory, right. So for this box, I have not seen a single triple R grade 3 from the red line. Right, I thought there would be more, since we have already opened the FFR. Kyoka, let's put it here. That was unexpected. Right, so we have the FR. FR, this will be support for powerful. Right. FR, FFR. So you should have quite a few triple R and double R left. Alright, let's go. Rare? Any double R? Right. I was wondering if it would be look very cool if I keep all the different FFR and put in an album like what they did in the anime for FR. Right, that would be pretty cool. But the cost would be pretty scary at the same time. Right, so there's official sleeve for all 6 right lines, which will be releasing end of the month. Right, which is pretty I would say this is not normal. Right, normally the sleeves are released on the same day. Sleeve, deck case and playmat usually released on the same day as the booster release. Right, so we have the double R and triple R pack. So every box have one of them. Average one of them. Alright. Put in the wrong side. Yeah, put in the wrong side. Right, last pack. So nothing. Alright, let's take a look at the result of the last box. Let's put them aside. Alright, so for the last box, we have 4 triple R, one from the right line, 5 double R, something aside, 1 FFR and 1 FR. Right, so let's take a look at the result from, because I have said this is the 10 box, so there's a total of 3 FFR for my 10 boxes, right? Totally unexpected. Right, if only I was so lucky for BT06. So 3. As for the FR, right, so for the FR we have unsorted, so we have different units here. Right, a lot of duplicates. I say a lot of duplicates. Alright, some even have like half a playset. And also managed to open the reprinted over trigger. Right, so the reprinted over trigger do have the FR border here like this. Full art with text at the bottom. Right, so this actually looks very, very nice. Right, so even you have the old decks from the previous 2 set. Right, I would like to change my over trigger to this beautiful looking full art. Right, so that's all from our unboxing. Right, totally unexpected. And right, so this should be on the 2nd of September at this moment by the time this is posted. Right, so for the next few days I'll be opening booster box for another game called VG-D-LBT03. Alright, so maybe in the middle of the month we may even try to open Duel Master. Alright, so they actually brought it to Asia, so I may open 1 start deck and 1 of the special box. Right, and end of the month we have BT7. Alright, so that should be the main schedule for this whole September. Right, we may have some extra surprises in the middle, unconfirmed. Right, so see you again.